So isometric exercises can be a really nice starting point for somebody who's in quite a lot of pain. So just relax your legs over there. So isometrics sort of proven that they can have a real positive impact on pain. So what I tend to get people to do, probably a thicker belt. I just grabbed one of my belts out of my cupboard, but a thicker belt would be better. But you want something that's really not a band, not a TheraBand, because it will give. You want something that's solid. So as they push into it, it doesn't really move. So if you take your legs a little bit wider, so isometrics in lying are in slight hip abduction. And then if we put a belt around the top of just above the knee, what you're going to imagine you're doing is just sort of trying to almost slide your feet apart. So you're just going to take your legs, that's it, into the band or the belt. And what we're trying to activate is those deep gluteal muscles. So there's varying sort of length of time in the research, varying between 10 seconds to 45 seconds. So 45-second hold and then having a 45-second rest in between and doing that maybe
45
hold. Yeah, that's one way. The LEAP trial, which is a big piece of research from 2018, they suggested 10-second holds and do it 5 times.
Right.
So I think it's really what works for that patient.
Yes.
But isometrics can have a real positive impact on pain inhibition and also can start to get those deep muscles starting to
That's
work.
not something I'd heard before about isometrics specifically working towards pain inhibition.
Yeah, definitely. So
is there a chance that you're exercising a damaged tendon here? Is there a chance that it's going to aggravate the problem?
yes, so when you're starting to address tendon issues, it's monitoring the response. So monitor that response to that load. So we want to build the tendon's capacity to take that increased load, whether that's going for a walk or climbing a mountain. But you always monitor it. If you're kind of calming the tendon down and you add load in, if they get night pain again, that's a definite sign that, yeah, that was too much. Okay. And monitoring pain levels. So if the pain levels go up more than sort of 2 on the scale, and that response stays for more than 24 hours, then it's a sign it's too much. Right. But if it goes away in 24 hours...
So in terms of your guidance to a patient doing this, are you just going to say exercise, just do that abduction to a point where you can just feel pain coming on? Or?
This shouldn't really cause pain with this exercise. Okay. No. As we start to load tendons, it is okay to feel pain in a tendon, as long as it's within that sort of traffic light of green, amber, red. Right. So, but yeah, this shouldn't cause pain. This should actually make you feel a bit better. Okay. It's important when you're doing it though that you're not using this outside, this lateral corner of the hip, because that will be your TFL, which is a ITB tensioner. So it's important that actually
they flexion.
Yeah, so it's important that they know where to feel it working. So they should feel it sort of around this lateral gluteal area, but they shouldn't feel it at the front of the hip.